Hi, in this session I will be discussing how to do a stock transfer, that is a bin-to-bin movement of stock within the same warehouse. Sometimes it is often required to move partial stocks in the warehouse, that is you have to transfer stock. In this session we will discuss how to do stock transfer in the warehouse. So during the normal course of warehouse operations, sometimes you notice that you have been picking stock from various bins for delivery, and it so happens that there are multiple bins wherein you have only partial stocks left over. So in order to make space for the material that is coming in the warehouse, we can move this partial stock into one storage bin which has enough capacity to accommodate all the partial quantity of material that is scattered across the various bins. So you may need to do a stock transfer, that is a bin-to-bin stock movement, such that you can empty a particular bin and consolidate the stock in a particular bin. Sometimes you may have a process that you want to move the material in Q stock to any other storage type or in any other bin than the original bin. So there would be a need to move the stocks from bin to bin, and in this session we are going to see what is the process and how do we move stocks from bin to bin in the warehouse. So here I am in SAP Easy Access internal warehouse process, stock transfer, create transfer order, and we choose the option from stock list, or you can remember the transaction LT10 for stock transfer. So before we go inside, this particular way of stock transfer is used to move the entire bin stock from one bin to another. So I select the storage, the warehouse number and the storage type, and it would give me the entire list of stock in for all the materials in all the bins for that particular storage type. So in this exercise what we will do is we will move some stock from a particular bin into another bin in a different storage section. So let us see how to see the storage section. I would choose the layout and change the current layout. Right now we only have a storage bin. What I can do is I can select the storage type and a storage section. So now we have some additional information that this material 3127 is available in 001 storage type in 001 storage section. Let us try to move this material in the same storage type but in a different storage section. Of course you can move the stock or the material wherever you want, in whichever storage type you want, but this is just an example. You can note all the data that is available, that you can see the stock and the duration for which the stock has been in this particular bin. Let us select this bin. In case you want to move the entire stock, you can select all and deselect which you don't want and then start the moving process, or I would right now just go for one. And then once I select the stock transfer in foreground, I will be given an option to specify the destination data. So I can specify whatever bin I want to send this to. So I will send this to bin in a different storage section. Also, if your storage type is storage unit type check active, I mean in this storage type you have a storage unit type check active, then you have to take special care of giving the storage unit type correctly such that it is accommodated in the bin which is specified for that specific, accommodating that specific storage unit type. So these things should be taken care beforehand. And right now the storage type is not storage unit type check active, so I can just specify the storage section and the storage bin. The movement type is 999, and here I can select confirm immediately. With this, the transfer order is going to be created and confirmed immediately, and you should be able to see the stock already gone in this bin in the storage section 002. So let us go ahead, and the stock has been posted successfully. We can refresh this. You can see the storage bin now has changed, and this stock has come into this storage bin. I can also get the additional data via changing the layout. Okay, the stock is not here. This is not the bin, but the stock is here in storage section 002, and the bin is 020101. And you can see that since we have just now posted the stock into this bin, so the duration is 0 days, and as and when the stock ages, the number here would go on increasing. Now you might have noted that for posting the stock to a different bin via this transaction, you don't get an option to specify a partial quantity of this stock. So for example, so you don't get to specify a partial quantity of stock in case you want to move only partial quantity. So all you get to specify is the destination data. So in case your requirement is that you would want to move only a partial quantity of stock in a different bin, then you can also use a transaction LT01, which is the transaction to be used whenever you want to create a transfer order with a movement type 999. So let us try to also see the way to move a partial quantity of stock from bin to bin. In this particular transaction, since we have chosen to confirm the transfer order immediately, you can immediately see the stock over here. Otherwise, we will have to confirm the transfer order that is created in a different step. So let me use the transaction LT01 and manually give the movement type as 999, the material as 3127. I will try to move 50 quantity of this material, and I'll give the plant and the storage location data. Next, I need to process create the transfer order. I need to give some data from where I want to pick this material. So I give the data. So I have stock in this particular bin, and the destination bin has been picked by the system, which is a fixed bin for this material. You can specify the bin and the section as you want, but note that we are able to break the entire quantity in the bin and give a partial quantity as we want. So I will send this material to 020101 bin, and since I have changed the bin, I will delete the quant so that the system proposes a new quant. Now I can choose to confirm the transfer order by checking this box, and let us see. So the transfer order is created and has been confirmed in the background because of our check. Let us refresh this stock transfer list. And here we can see now that we have 150 quantity in this bin based on the transfer order that we just created. So these are the two ways to do a stock transfer. So LT10 allows us to do a complete bin stock transfer, and in case you want to do it one by one, you can do LT01 and choose the quantity that you want to transfer. So LT10 is basically used because this offers you to select the number of bins at one go and then do it in the foreground by giving the destination data one by one. So this is basically how we do a stock transfer from bin to bin in a warehouse. We have seen how we do a full stock transfer using LT10, and we can do a partial stock transfer in the warehouse from bin to bin using LT01.